Okay, we're on video number 3. This is stretch number 3 from the flexibility training routine that's outlined in the book. This is called pigeon pose. There are several different variations of this one, but the posture that we're going to do is, in my opinion, one of the simpler, more accessible versions of pigeon, and it's really easy to at least get into the pose, and you'll get a very adequate stretch in the hips. Which is where we're going to be targeting with this stretch. So we're going to begin, instead of having your legs crossed as you did in grade school, you're going to be in that similar position. So I'm going to start, we're going to actively stretch the right leg to start with. So if you'll notice, my left leg, I'm going to have the shin kind of perpendicular with the thigh muscle here. And then I'm just going to take my right leg and just stack that directly on top of the left leg. And you want to work to have the ankle of the right leg sitting about on top of the knee. So that's kind of the where you want your legs to be lined up in that sense. And once you get into the pose, you're probably going to begin to feel a little bit of stretch happening in the hip. If that's to the point of slight discomfort, then that's where you want to stay. You don't need to go any further, but just sit here for your 15 to 30 seconds. But if you feel like you can take it a little bit further, you can begin to walk the hands directly out in front of you. And I like to just kind of drop my head down and relax. And again, you want to take 5 really deep inhalations and exhalations, and that should put you at around about 15 to 30 seconds if you do that. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other leg. So I'm going to drop the right leg on the ground, take my left leg, stack it right on top, and sometimes this posture is called haystacker for that very reason. You're just kind of stacking your legs right on top of one another. And then bring this over, again holding for 15 to 30 seconds. In the book, I recommend, especially since we're going to be doing a lot of cardiovascular working out, running or whatever you do, even walking, riding the bike, a lot of times we'll hold tension and stress inside of our hips. So this is a really great way to loosen the hips up and kind of open them up and allow some of that pent-up stress, to be released. So I recommend, doing this particular pose several times. And there you have it. There's the pigeon pose.